Hey guys, how's it going? It's in front of me again, recording 2 seconds after the last one actually, because I have to bulk record, because my dad's getting me a little bit earlier this weekend. So, if you did miss in the last episode, we basically went through a majority of Victory Road. We got Necrozma, which was randomized to a very, very, very interesting Pokemon, which we caught in a Master Ball. So, if any of that excites you, make sure you take a gander at the last episode. We also took on Gladion for the final time, and we got the final Z Crystal of the game, the ICM Z. So, pretty good episode, I'd say so. And today we're going to be hopefully making it to the league. Maybe starting off with 1 or 2 battles. It depends on how fast we can get through here. So, without further ado, let's get right into the team recap. Man, I'm speaking so fast I can't even see the word recap right. Brian definitely needs healed. I forgot to do that before I started, because started right after. But anyway, starting off the team recap, we have BB, the Shiny Lycanroc with Crunch, Rock Climb, Moonblast, Stone Edge holding like Cane EMZ, Dean the Ho-Oh with Sacred Fire, Fire Blast, Orchard Pulse, and Brave Bird holding the Fire EMZ, Spot D the Mega Venusaur with Super Powder, Sleep Powder, Petal Blizzard, Solar Beam, and Grass EMZ. Urami the Solgaleo was in Headbutt, Crunch, Flare Blitz, Iron Head, and the Psyche EMZ. Brian the Lucario with Close Combat, Metal Claw, Dragon Pulse, and Bone Rush, jeez I can't talk, with the Fight EMZ. And last but not least, Lou the Seismitoad with Muddy Water, Hydro Pump, Drain Punch, and Mud Shot, Hole in the Ground EMZ. So that is it. That is it. So yeah, you guys are seeing this on Monday. I'm recording it on Tuesday. So like, you're seeing this 6 days after I recorded it. You know, sorry for breaking the fourth wall there and stuff, but you know, I gotta explain myself why I'm wearing the same shirt I was wearing in the last episode. But by now, 4 episodes of the X and Y Randomizer Soul Link has been out, and you know, if you haven't seen a single dang episode, then, you know, invite yourself. You know, treat yourself to a good 4 episodes of me doing my first duo project with a fantastic content creator named Hero Scrub, who you should definitely check out. And, you know, it's been a lot of fun to do so far, you know. We're not recording episode 4 and 5 until tomorrow, you know, the day after I'm recording this, but, you know, the episodes that we've done so far have been a lot of fun, and there has been devastation, so, you know, you're missing out on a pretty solid series so far. So I'd check it out if I were you, because I'm like 99% sure that the episode that you might have missed yesterday is the episode where we get our second starter, aka what is usually the Kanto starters. So I definitely recommend checking it out. But that's enough of that. Let's go back and focus on Ultra Moon. Just wanted to promote my other series. This series might feel like it's coming to a close, because, you know, we're literally right in front of the actual ending of the game. But, you know, as I've said before, we're doing the Rainbow Rocket episode, so we've still got a little bit left in the game. But either way, this series is ending off soon, so, you know, if you're looking for something to slide over to after this one's over, then, you know, I suggest starting on that one, so you're not that far behind once this one's done. And you're like, man, I need more Inferno Man content, because, you know, he's a swell guy. I sure wish I was watching the Soul Link earlier, so I didn't have to watch 10 episodes in one day, you know? So this lady has Maractus, which is not bad at all, of course. It helped us out, actually, by using Sunny Day, so, you know, good for you, Maractus. I guess that Maractus was having some issues at home and really wanted us to speed up its inevitable doom, so it boosted our Fire-type moves to help us knock it out faster. Mandibuzz, okay. Well, it is Dark-type, and the only thing we have for that is Brian, and our Grass-type, which is weak to flying, and Lou, but, you know, we're going to switch up to BB to use, the move that I forgot what it's called, Stone Edge, right? That's the name of the move, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, I'm about to be proven wrong, so... And it's Stone Edge, so it looks like I was right. Let's Stone Edge this Mandibuzz. And what do you know? It's been knocked out. Okay, so I don't know the levels of the Elite Four, but I have a feeling that we might be in danger. Especially since, you know, the levels are boosted by 4%, so I'm gonna use Bulbapedia here. Okay, we're not doing rematches. Okay, so the levels are the early mid-50s for Hala, and okay, the rematches. Okay, so everybody here is like level 50. With the level boost, they'll be about level 60. So we should be good. See, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, we battle Hao, and his Pokemon are probably, at least his starter, are gonna be a higher level than our Pokemon, depending on how much experience we get from the Elite Four. But we're gonna head into a double battle here. I'm gonna hope we get a bunch of experience from our Elite Four battles, and hopefully by the time we get to Hao, we'll have about level 65s, level 66s. So his starter, which is obviously usually an actual starter. Oh, thanks for the Cobalion, dude. I really appreciate it. Usually his starter is level 60 in the final battle. So we just gotta hope 4% of 60. Oh god, we got 2 legendaries out, the game's going slower. But this is a perfect matchup because Cobalion's a steel type and Masquerain is a bug type, so keeping BB and Dean is good. It's just the game going slower that worries me here. So we're gonna use Stone Edge on Masquerain, and we're gonna use Fire Blast on Cobalion here. But 4% of 60. 1% of 60 is... Holy crap, I forgot about this thing being fighting type. Okay. Maybe keeping BB out wasn't the best choice. 10% of 60 is 6%. So, less than that would be 4%. If we take 10 and divide it by... 6 and divide it by 5, we get 1.2. So... 2.4 level boost. In other words, it's only going to be a 2 level boost, about 2 to 3 levels. That was some math that I had to do for a second there, but I figured it out. So it's going to be about 2 to 3 level boost. So not too hefty, but still having at least level 65, 66s would be good. Especially since it's going to be a Primate, so we want to at least Dean and Solgaleo or Urami to be in that range, since they are super effective. He had 2 Masquerain. No! He didn't have 2 Masquerain. They both had their own Masquerain. That's the crazy thing here. Okay, so he brought out a Mega Abomasnow. So we're gonna keep Dean out. But Abomasnow is the grass type, so we're gonna go ahead and you know, let's switch out to... Yeah, we'll switch out to Urami, why not? Oh, we don't want to switch out for Dean here. We want to use Fire Blast on Abomasnow. That's what we want to do. So BB's going to switch out. This 4-time effective move is hopefully going to hit the Abomasnow, possibly knocking it out. I hope so. I think this is actually the second time we've seen Mega Abomasnow in this series. I'm pretty sure we saw one at the beginning. I'm unsure though. Yeah, the game's going really slow now. It also does the same thing for Megas, because, you know, Megas are almost as big in the files as Legendaries, so... We technically have 3 Legendaries out on the battlefield right now, so the game is going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Going absolutely banana bonkers. So our highest level Pokemon is 64, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get enough experience to have at least 1 level 66 by the time we get to Hao, so we should be good on the levels department. Gosh, this game is going so slow. I'm glad to know it's not my computer, and rather it's just Citra and possibly even the 3DS itself being like, bro, we're gonna die, but yeah. It's going a little bit faster now since there's only 2 legendaries out now. One-shot this thing, Dean. You can do it. Or Urami. Yeah, Urami's faster. Okay. We're gonna Flare Blitz it to death, which is gonna knock down Solgaleo some HP, but it's not like it's gonna knock itself out with full HP at the moment. So take that, Masquerain. You couldn't quite get us, but it's okay. We still love you either way. It looks like with the time that it took us to do those 2 simple battles, we're only gonna have time to take on Hala in this episode, but that's fine. You know, in the next episode, I'll probably be taking on the rest of the Elite Four, and then maybe even see. Oh, he's got one more Pokemon. I didn't notice that. Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. This is like the 50th Meloetta we've seen, and it's actually in Purioette form this time, so at least it's not the normal form, whatever that's called. It's using Wake Up Slap anyway, so that didn't do much at all. One shot it, please. Come on. Yes, Urami takes care of it. Let's go, Urami. I've never noticed how good Meloetta's cry is. It's a pretty solid cry, not gonna lie. I hope that you die. I'm watching Bill Nye, the science guy. Don't make me cry. Oh, there's more to this. Okay. Now this is going to take us to the top of the hill, where the Pokemon Center is, I'm sure of it. There's no more caves or anything like that. We have truly made it to the top. Yep. For once I'm right. So, I don't remember if we have any heart scales, but there could be a chance that this guy sells some. Either way, the move tutor is here. It's what that old lady is. We got a prism scale. Not a heart scale. Yeah, there's nothing really important here. Just flame orbs and fire gems, which, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Who cares? We're gonna heal up our Pokemon. I don't think we have any heart scales, but if we do, I can check. I can definitely check that. What's up, lady? Calls me Madam Memorial. No, we don't have any heart scales, so that's a rip. I was going to teach Solgaleo Sunsteel Strike, but unfortunately we cannot. So I guess Solgaleo won't be learning its signature move today, or any day for that matter. Unless we find a heart scale before we take on the Rainbow Rocket episode, which that would have to be me off screen, obviously, because we're at the Elite Four now. Duh. Yo, what's up, Professor Kookweed? Professor Cooked Weed? Professor Cool Guy? Professor Super Glue? Aren't you cold? I love that option. It's just like, put on a shirt, bro. We're on the top of a freaking icy mountain. You're just out here with your bare chest. Like, who are you trying to look good for, man? You're married, and she's not even here. Homeboy needs to stop talking and let me get inside the building. Thank you for the nice TED Talk, but I didn't need it. Alright, here we go. Gotta talk. Oh, I guess the twin freaks don't have to ask us if we're sure to go in then. Yo, what's up, Home Slice? Pretty much whipped around fast. Sounds good, Home Dog. I'm pretty sure we have plenty of potions, so we should be good. At least in the Hyper Potions department. I noticed that our max potions were kind of running out, but if we gotta use Hyper Potions, we gotta use Hyper Potions. No ands, ors, or buts about it, I guess. But I forgot that Molayne is actually the first Elite Four, if you're doing them in order of left to right, so Hala is the second one. Then it's Olivia, and then Golf Club McGee, whatever her name is. I keep on forgetting what her name is. I'm pretty sure it's something that begins with a K, but it's like a Hawaiian name, which is kind of ironic considering she's like a white chick, so. But whatever. What's up, Molayne? It's got 5 Pokemon, and you're starting off with an Umbreon. Ooh, beautiful. If it was a shiny, that would have been great. But we're starting off with BB, our shiny Pokemon, of course. Okay, starting off with a level 59. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and Moonblast, because, you know, we have that on BB. Wonderfulness. That did no damage at all. That did literally no damage. I hope that this thing doesn't have crappy stats, because I'm really dedicated to having it on the team. Okay, I'm gonna use another Moonblast. I just want to see what this Umbreon's gonna use on us. I did max out the friendship on it. I did use Pokemon Refresh. It just used Power Swap, so our stats are exchanged. So if this Umbreon has high attack, then this is going to do more. Nope, it didn't do that much more. Okay, now it's using Guard Swap. So, nice. I appreciate it, Umbreon. Okay, so if you could potentially get a crit on this one so we can knock it out. Nope, now he's going to use a potion. Look what you did. He's going to use a potion. Well, my bets are we're only going to have enough time to take on Molayne this episode, especially if we're going to have to deal with a million turns to kill Umbreon here. I mean, I know it's not stab, but you can expect it to do more than that, you know? Well, whatever. This thing has only used Guard Swap, Power Swap, and I don't think it used another move, but if it doesn't even have any attacks, that's hilarious. Then we just have to keep on attacking with Moonblast, but I have a feeling this thing's gonna whip out a move like last second. Okay, it's using Moonlight. We're definitely switching out now. We cannot have this thing healing. That is one thing we cannot have when Lycanroc is doing only a tiny bit of damage to this thing. So we're gonna switch out to Brian. Of course you can't be switched out. Alright, well, we're gonna be in for a bunch of torture. If you're asking, oh Landon, why don't you just use the Z move? Why don't you just use the Z move? Well, good friend, I don't want to use the Z move. And you used a crit now. Fantastic. You could have used it earlier, but, you know, it's using Last Resort. I don't like the sound. Okay, that did nothing. That did nothing. But anyways, I don't. If he has potentially something that might need a Z move to be knocked out, I don't want to use it on the first Pokemon just because this thing is taking forever to kill. I'd rather savor it, store it for later, than just abuse it and use it right away. So I'm fine with looking at Umbreon on my screen for a little bit longer than I have to, just to knock this, just to save the Z move for later. So there we go. This will definitely be knocking it out. See you later, Umbreon. I wouldn't say you were a tough opponent, but you sure were one, so big claps, big cheers for our friend Umbreon. So he's going out to Sudowoodo next. I'm going to switch out to Brian and use Metal Claw. Because I don't want to use close combat on a Sudowoodo. So Metal Claw is super effective, we'll just use that. This one's also level 59. I don't know what his highest level Pokemon is, but it's not going to be any higher than our Pokemon's levels, that's for sure. Oh, thank God you missed. Because that's super effective, my friend. If you could get a crit on this one, Brian, dang it. Avoid the next one. Ooh, and it's Speed Fell. It's Speed Fell. Okay. I know this seems risky, but we are faster, so Metal Claw, knock it out, nothing to worry about. We're gonna have to heal Brian if we need him again. But yeah, if we don't need him for the rest of the battle, I'll just do it off screen because this is going to be our only battle this episode. Hippowdon. Okay, we're going to switch out to Spot D for this one. That was really close though. I knew it was risky knowing that Sudowoodo would probably hit the next one, but I was just hoping that it wouldn't crit or knock out without a crit, so I'm very thankful that it didn't. So we're just gonna knock out this Hippowdon here. That sounds like a good idea. It didn't one-shot. Well, this thing does have good defense, so you know, it's not that surprising. It has pretty solid attack too, as you can see there. But one more Petal Blizzard should knock it out. You know, it's like randomizers pick up on Hippowdon a lot. Like, I've seen a lot of Hippowdons in randomizers, not gonna lie. It's a pretty good Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but like there's so many of them. You wouldn't expect that to be a Pokemon that's common in randomizers. At least for me. Banette. Okay, is this regular or Mega? Because I have both. We're just going to switch up to Spot D to use Crunch. I know it's risky considering that Spot D is Psychic type, but out of all the Ghost types for us to battle, it is a Banette, so... And you know as well as I do, from this whole entire series, this thing doesn't have the greatest defense, so we're going to crunch it to death. And it's probably going to one-shot, not going to lie. And it didn't. You know why? Because this game hates me. But it just used Embargo, which means we can't use items. And who said we were going to use items, you silly Banette? Who said we were going to? You're going to use items, which makes me a little angry, but we're just going to crunch you. Hopefully to death. Can you do it, Urami? Can you get a crit for me? No, you can't. You can't get a crit for me. But we're going to lower its defense, and it's going to get hit by Sandstorm, and we're going to use another crunch to knock this thing out. Okay, I used Sucker Punch, which scares me a bit, but it didn't do that much damage because, again, Banette has proven itself to suck. So, goodbye, Banette. One more Pokemon to take on in this episode. BB's level 64. Man, BB is leveling up fast, not gonna lie. It's got a Ditto, which means whatever we bring out, we're gonna want it to be super effective against itself. We don't have Ghost types and we don't have Dragon types. So, I think the power play here. No, see what I wanted to do, I wanted to switch out to Dean, and then switch out to BB, but it could end up using Origin Pulse if I do that. So, okay, then I'll switch out to Dean and then switch out to Lou then. That's obviously the better choice there. So, this thing has transformed its ability, right? So it's gonna transform right away. Okay, it's not. Okay, that's fine. We'll just use Origin Pulse straight off the bat then. And you know what? Maybe we don't even have to switch out, homie. Origin Pulse itself is super effective against it, so, you know, it's using Transform. What do you do? We'll just use Origin Pulse. I don't know why I didn't think about that in the first place. Because I'm a big dumb stupid, and it's using Brave Bird. It's gonna kill itself. You didn't even have to attack it again. Congratulations, Ditto. You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. What an interesting battle there, Wellington. A very common name in my randomizers. Quite the battle indeed. Quite the battle indeed. You know, it was nice battling you, Molayne. It's been a long time coming since, you know, I met you at Sophocles' trial, but guys, that is going to do it for this episode. So if you did enjoy, make sure you slap that like button, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, ring that notification bell so you get notified about future episodes of this series and other videos on my channel. And next episode, we're most likely going to be wrapping up the main part of this game, so get hyped up for that. But this is Infernoman burning out, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye. I'm back for a second to tell you that took way too long for me to click on, but see ya.